Hello guys, welcome back. Now this is going to be a TLDR for those of you that couldn't attend the live stream. We're watching now the trailer, the version PV that includes everything basically, and it will be expanding and pausing so that you can, understand more on what was shown in the stream. The stream was like around 2 hours, like maybe less than 2 hours. We had a lot of new reveals. As you can see from the stamp here, I skipped all of the story part because there is a lot of crazy story portions that I don't want anybody to be spoiled on, okay? But you still probably want to see the characters and like who's there, right? So skipping all the story, we're going from the summonable characters. This was also the order shown on the stream, so it's nothing crazy that you're missing. First character and limited character called...
And my voice, my memories, my heart.
Called Nautica. Now, Nautica has a very complex kit. We'll go over it in a separate video, so I'm not gonna really tell you too much. However, she is a delimited character. She is a spirit 6-star, and she basically works with HP loss. So anything that like HP loss, blood debt that comes from blood debt that comes from the Ezra Euphoria, and also she has it, and so all those characters, symbol-wise Euphoria as well, that she will gain in this patch, they will double down on this, and she will use this mechanic to empower herself and the allies and do a special type of ultimate. She has 2 different type of kits in a way, so we'll go over it in a separate video, but this is the limited character for phase 1 and phase 2.
We meet again.
This is her normal form.
With everything that's happened, I'm still Nautica, his little treasure.
And this is the other form.
That will never change. Every journey has its challenges. So
she's like a monster. I don't know what she is. She looks like a look like a kind of a monster.
I urge myself to grow stronger, braver, even more determined. That's why I'll never give up. Why I'll never.
This type of ultimate, you will be able to do this if you have enough blood, let's say. If you don't have enough blood, you will skip this blasting session. It will only end with the end of this. This is the extra that you get by playing correctly. This is the rest of the ultimate. Just like and nukes everybody. This is the second character, Moldir. And Moldir is, yes, finally playable. And Moldir is a 6-star beast. What she does is basically a kinda the same as Melania Euphoria in the sense that she can counter, she can apply Moxie Extraction, she can gain multiple buffs, and with these multiple buffs, she will be able occasionally, I don't know how often, we'll see on her separate video, the kit, if we can tell from the kit, without the numbers, she's able to counter using her ultimate. She will counter using an ultimate if the counter gets triggered while you have a certain type of buff. So that is the character, and she also buffs crit rate with the crit damage. I believe she gives also overflow crit rate. Like if you have crit rate overflowing, it will be translated to crit damage. So and like there's more stuff. So it's basically a Recoleta character, right? Recoleta team kind of character for ultimate. Now here we go. See a little bit of the
makes this place feel like home.
Over kit gameplay.
A perfect day to double down on physical training.
This is her
Just
I2.
kidding. You are not my soldier, and we're not in the army.
This is an
Go ahead,
ultimate.
enjoy the
Calls the army to blast.
mission complete. No casualties.
Easy. Now, third character of this patch is going to be Ulrich. Intellect 6-star. Is free. So let's go. Now, Ulrich, the way he works is going to be doubling down on the Dynamo. All of his cards, including the ultimate, I believe, they're all channels. So he will always constantly be channeling during the fight. And he has a special array, which I think it's actually an array and not a force field. So you can only have one there. And this array is going to be improved and used by him and the allies. And every turn is going to do an AoE attack, I believe, automatic follow-up attack, as well as using this dynamo to empower himself. So this is the TLDR for Ehrlich. It's going to be free. And you will see why is Dynamo later in the video.
I'm sorry, I had no idea.
This is how it looks.
A quick coat of paint should do the trick, though some of our
I
colleagues
too.
are quite particular about maintaining appearances. I suppose I'll just have to
This is the
avoid direct
ultimate.
sunlight
No,
for
that's
now.
not the ultimate. This is the
I'm
ultimate.
taking all the equipment and can't pass up the chance to collect first-hand data in a real battle.
People call me an arcane.
Hey, this is a goofy character, I guess. 5-star little chipmunk. Buddy Fairchild. Free. I don't know what he does.
Ain't a squirrel,
That's some
just a
shit.
squirrel.
Hey, he looks cute, I
Just 'cause
guess.
got a
That's all he
larger
does.
tail and can talk English, don't mean
He
I'm
calls some
kind of
penguins to
different breed.
buff himself,
I mean, you
and
don't look
he
exactly
throws
like
them
your
as for a
father.
guaranteed
You're
critical
still
attack.
an
That,
arcanist, ain't
that's
you?
it. That's it. Now, these skins go ultra hard. This is their skins for characters. The skins for characters are themed for like chess themed. So we're gonna have the Queen, Lucy. We're gonna have the Rook, Kiperina. We're gonna have the horse, Recoleta. We're gonna have the little pawns here, Twin Sleep. I believe Twin Sleep is free. Recoleta, Lucy, and Kiperina are advanced skins. Actually, Recoleta and Kiperina are advanced, and Lucy is a unique skin. As you can see, Lucy looks fucking crazy. Yeah, that's not it. This is just this series that they're doing. Free. Then we have the Rook. Yep. It's a... Actually, it might be just a normal skin. Recoleta is a... should be advanced. Yeah, it says advanced. Recoleta is an advanced skin, which again means that all of her gameplay is changed, like graphically.
Feast your eyes on the chivalric anti-romance of this
She is the
renegade
knight. Well, we call it horse in Italian, but
And what a metaphor.
the knight.
I have to put quote of paper and send this off to the publishers.
As you can see, everything is changed. And then this is Lucy.
It is important to know your pieces, both by function and
Damn.
appearance. Each has a part to play in
It's a unique skin, so this means also that everything outside the gameplay is also going to be changed. So the appearance when on the intro when you start the game, the appearance of the portraits and all of those as well, right?
Take a moment to get familiar with my aesthetic updates, so you will be fully prepared when the battle begins.
This is the ultimate.
Each move
Pretty
on the board
crazy
is
epic
an attempt
ultimate.
to return to the future. Let this victory propel us forward.
Damn. Now, this is the serious garment. We're not really sure what's happening here. There's going to be two skins for this tarot skin. The first one is the Jessica skin, Sound of Paradise, and the second one is going to be the Ulrich skin. This is an advanced skin for Ulrich, immediately present on his release, and it's probably just you buy this skin, even though it's the same series of garment, like the tarot cards. He's going to be Zaward, and you can just buy it. While the on the shop, while the Jessica one you get it on the battle pass. So that's where they are, right? I don't know why they chose to do those two at the same time. Usually they do one per patch, but we'll take it, right? It looks really good. It looks amazing. I'm probably gonna get the skin. Reround of old skins, they're coming back. Then we got new stories. Obviously, it's going to be the new main plus the characters, mini games, and stories. Moldy's story, and we have the Kanjira anecdote. More rewards. Free Ulrich. There's a bunch of crazy things here. Wait for it. One free Ulrich. Now this is do not panic. For some reason, I don't know why, they decided for this to be a selector of a portrait. It's a portrait only. So if you own one of these characters, probably most of you own Semmelweis, but if you're new, maybe you don't even know Semmelweis, you can choose a portrait of these characters. So if you don't have the character, maybe you keep the selector around until you have the character, and then you select. Or maybe you can just pick up Ulrich P1 because you're gonna get one for free and one from this. So if you have these characters, you can select their portrait +1 or whatever your portraits you have on your character. Otherwise, you know, it's not a character selector. However, there is a character selector that goes up until 2.5, so it's including of Barcarola if you missed impromptu start, right? You can get Barcarola, you can get other characters, right? You can get Fatutu. It's paid though, it's in the shop. But at least it's somewhere. It's not like it doesn't exist, it's in the shop, you buy it. Plus this one. I don't know how much it is. Now, this is a login bonus. You know where on this patch in 2.5 we got the... If you log in for a year, you get a random 6-star. This is if you log in for 500 days up here. If you log in for 500 days, you get this anniversary themed font for your numbers. You know how 2.5 has the like Chinese cool font? And then after the patch goes away, you go back to default. This one, it will give you a new font, maybe, so which makes me think that it might be selectable on and off if you don't like it. But you log in for 500 days, you also get these materials and the new font. So something new to look forward to as a milestone for your account. Then we got obviously the Decathon for Nautica. 20 pulls, obviously you're gonna go 10 pulls first phase, 10 pulls second phase, classic for every big limited patch. Then we're getting him for free plus all of his portraits. Buddy Fairchild. Obviously mandatory 1 anniversary. I don't know why is this even a thing? Like, what is this a meme? I don't know. Matilda portrait. Okay, huge. Gigantic. Then those are like extra rewards that you can get from doing like the mini events. Okay, 100. Then we get 2 coupons for the skins. I don't know exactly all of the fine tuning, but you know, that's what it is. Like if they can stack or not, I don't think so. This is like a mini event. We can get materials. New gameplay. Is going to be it's a mini game that rewards you with materials, profile pictures, and card frame. So you're gonna get a cool card frame for your cards. Attack, unique. You know, they're gonna look like that. You're gonna get a little frames for your cards when you play the game. You need to do this mode though, which is a survival mini game with pins. So you go around collecting stuff. You need to escape the storm that closes in. That's the storm. You run around. Otherwise, if you get hit, you become a monster immediately. It's pretty in depth. They showed it on stream. This event is coming back, which we already have in global. This is 2.8, by the way, so it's not gonna be that far away. And I'm pretty sure that's it. This is rerunning instead of Utusage. Now, this is very important. Now, TLDR. These characters are getting Euphoria. Yes, Jessica is getting Euphoria again. Very funny. And this time, they didn't show us exactly what they are going to do, but they told us more or less what is going to be the gist of it, what is going to be the theme of this Euphoria. Jessica is going to double down on poison now. Semmelweis is going to double down on her HP loss, so she's going to gain probably the blood death that Nautica and Ezra Part 1 Euphoria has. And Lucy is going to be, I don't know, I agree with you. Lucy Euphoria, what? I know. But Lucy is going to have Dynamo Euphoria. I'm pretty sure the reason why they're giving Lucy Euphoria is because since Ulrich is using all of this Dynamo and Lucy P0 doesn't generate as much. If I remember correctly from the initial translation of the Ulrich Ulrich kit, it seems like he's siphoning everybody Dynamo a lot, and Lucy P0 doesn't really generate too much Dynamo, and at the same time she needs her Dynamo to do stuff for herself as well. So we're probably gonna have like maybe not super power increase on the character. We're gonna rather have probably what I feel like at least some like fine tuning on certain aspects of her kit so she can generate a little more dynamo. That's my guess. And then is Regulus, which is going to be impromptu. Now why or what's she gonna do? Who is she gonna replace? We're not sure. My theory, my guess would be that she would kind of replace situationally. Situationally, she might replace Voyager, even though Voyager already, like, she works well, so I don't know. But that's her role now. It's just, they said impromptu. So these are the characters getting their Euphoria, and hence why Ulrich is also doing the Dynamo stuff, right? And then hence why Ezra also got Dynamo stuff. More events. This is the extra stuff that you can get rerunning in the weird cool shop that we have now. They're rerunning. You can get them. Get them back. This is an extra mini event that you can do for extra stuff. Now you see this background over here. This is a teaser for what's happening in season 3 of the story. Because this one is gonna be like 2.8 is gonna be the end of the season 2, and season 3 of the story is going to be something. I don't want to spoil. It's gonna be something, right? So you know, look at this background and maybe run your mind and think about it and theorycraft of what is it gonna be. This is the background that they showed on the stream talking about season 3 of the story. All right. And there's probably going to be something this is going to be at the end of the patch where you just do the event, the pre-patch event, and it gives you materials while also exploring the story that's coming. So yeah, obviously classic new wilderness pieces, pretty cool, dead animals, and yeah, that's it. Now, this was a TLDR. Let me know what you think in the comments. Before we go, I will be making more videos about it. We'll talk about the characters right after, so keep in mind that there's going to be more videos of talking about Nautica, Mulder, and Ulrich. That was a TLDR of the 2.8 live stream. Basically, they didn't do anything else besides showing some codes for CN. If you play CN, you can see some of these codes right now on my Discord in description, and you can also, yeah, join that for more. You can see their kits there as well. That is it. That was not it. There's also the Assassin's Creed collab that they confirmed that it's coming really soon, in 3.0 probably. And it's going to be in August. So in August, we're going to see Assassin's Creed, the Phase 1 collab. It's going to be 2 phases. Phase 1 is going to be Assassin's Creed 2. Phase 2 is going to be Odyssey. I don't know when or how that thing is going to be structured. If we get Phase 1 Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and Phase 2 Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I don't know. But they did confirm that Ezio Auditore is going to be in like one of the collab characters. Now, they showed this and people on Discord already made the connections. Obviously, the one in the middle is Ezio, the one on the left is Cassandra, and the one on the right is Alexios, I believe. Now, Cassandra is probably going to be a big character like Ezio, but people are saying that Alexios is probably going to be a 5-star maybe. But I don't know if that's it, like if you're just getting the character or if we're gonna get something else, maybe a special event, a special like side story or some implementation in some parts of the game. Like I was thinking, for example, the Assassin's Creed Odyssey theme about mythical creatures could work very well with the mains bulletin bosses, right? They could do a special bulletin boss. It would be really cool to have something like that. That said, like, I don't know, a Minotaur or something like that, or Chimera, you know, something like cool like that. Anyway, that's just me. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say about the Assassin's Creed collab. That is it. Thank you for watching and see you next time.